Welcome, Cancer, to your reading today. And I'm asking today, who is this person? Who are they when nobody's looking? You know, we all put on some sort of performance, how we show up for the world and whatnot. But what I'm asking is when nobody's looking, when the cameras aren't rolling, who is this person when nobody's watching? Behind the scenes. What? Okay, so um, don't get hung up on genders here. But I'm going to show you 3 cards that came out first. And yeah, the glasses are part of the getup too. In preparing for your reading, I brought in some objects. I've got Septarian, crystal, palm stone. Okay. It's got a hole right through the middle of it. Septarian we use for healing and for transformation and alchemizing. I think that you know. I mean, they may try to hide a lot of things from you, but I think you see right through this person. And you do see that they're trying to heal. But you also see what they're, like, what's going on inside here. And masculine energy. I'm using my Windows of Light Oracle deck. I don't That's what I said. Just don't get hung up on gender, because it could be a feminine. Here we go, getting tripped up. Don't get tripped up by the pronouns. Yo, I'm just going to say they. This person could be very sensitive about their pronoun. Already, I'm getting that. Okay. No disrespect. Yo. So okay. This reading, too, I want to say, trigger warnings, trigger warnings, trigger warnings. All right? So if you're sensitive, don't watch. Sensitive to the truth that I'm going to bring out here. Okay? There's a masculine who has suffered, who has been through a lot in their life, like abuse-wise, emotional abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse. They've had to fight for everything. They're sick of it. They're sick and tired of the pain. They're sick, is what I want to say. When we have these dark circles under the eye, the hats are significant too, or what's going on the crown. Okay, I feel like I need to protect myself all the time, all the time. These dark shades, I might think I'm, like a darker way of looking at the world, the darkness, the dark macabre. I got that out here, macabre, avant-garde energy is what I'm getting. They may not be showing you. This masculine's afraid to talk. I've activated the throat chakra here, but he also feels with what the energy you see on the card, and Archangel Michael here helping this masculine to speak. But every time he tries to speak up, his lips are black and blue. It's like nobody hears me. Nobody understands. Also, with what, and so I just cover up this pain. I wear my fisherman's cap. I cover up this pain. This could be a person that just, the key words here are trance, vertigo, and clouded vision. Okay, so they're seeing through the lens of lack, limitation, pain, trauma. This person could have PSTD. Okay, but the angels are surrounding them, and the angels are opening up their throat chakra. This person also feels somehow cornered or something, cornered into something, in a corner. Don't put baby in the corner, in the corner. So I'm taking, like, this masculine has childhood words. Okay. They have a tendency to keep secrets. They could be a habitual liar, but I'm not feeling ill intention. Okay. There's shame involved here. There's somehow shame is involved here. And I don't really want to go into that deep, but we have Pinocchio here. And that always brings in secrets, lying, and, like, I'm getting Pleasure Island. So there's some sort of addiction at play here that they hide. Seasick, it even says here, but also this is a person who's having an epiphany. I brought in Septarian. We've got the snake here. Snake speaks to healing and shedding. Okay, and the story of Pinocchio, themes of Pinocchio, becoming real, becoming authentic. I see that here. When we befriend our shadow, we empower ourselves with that darkness too, okay? But this has always been a masculine. Like, I always talk about this masculine's wardrobe. And so I feel like, too, like this is a masculine where like these are Gucci glasses. I didn't say that to begin with, but they're in a hard case, you know. So this is somebody who carries themselves with hard, like they could be very unapproachable, hard exterior, you know, or like really dressing like those name brands really mean a lot to them because maybe they didn't have a lot too. There's an abandonment wound being healed as well, and I'm feeling confidence coming back to this masculine through faith. The star at the chest, new direction, faith, religion is here too. This could be somebody who has different beliefs than you, absolutely different beliefs, way different beliefs than you might realize too, or maybe you're starting to realize that because the opening and seeing through and seeing this is perspective and transformation. These two cards, okay, with the skull here brings in different like views about death, views about spirituality, religion, okay? Skull is also the darkness, that macabre, right? These two feminine authors, this is from the Literary Witches Oracle, they are the most avant-garde, weird, wrote about the weirdest, like, really, like, I don't even really want to talk about it. Okay, so, like, this masculine or this person could be really into some weird stuff that they're even ashamed about. Okay? But something is starting to make sense with Gertrude Stein here. Wow. Making some sense of something, shifting my perspective here. The spider. When I got out these glasses to wear for the reading, I opened up my grandmother's vanity that I still have. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this person also, the things that they have are also connected with the dead and still carry emotional ties. Like, this is going to be a person who has hard time letting go of things because they have such emotional ties to people from the past who have passed over. And that could also be something here that's changing perspective, is that, like letting go of the things because we know the love is still connected and that these people, their souls, their energy is still connected with us. Okay, but they could have tended to hoard or something here, is what I'm getting. And they have been repressing a lot of anger, a lot of deep pain and grief here with the volcano that is in the reversal. So they could be quick temperament, or like 1 minute they're fine, and it kind of like like you look at them and they're kind of like dazed off, like in another world, all right, and then the next moment they're ready to move, move, like it's kind of opposites like that. Okay, but they are hiding some sort of secrets from you. The cards kept showing that, or telling a false story about their past is also coming out here because of shame. But they want to tell. The Seven of Swords came out. They would tell you one of their secrets. They have multiple secrets. It says secret number 1. And I forgot to change my glasses now so that I can read something better. Read something clearly. Taking off the dark. Yeah, when I was getting out these glasses, a spider came out of my drawer. I don't know if I said that, and startled me, which has been happening with spiders and me. Like, I've told that story on this channel. There's a spider show up in interesting ways, and yeah, as I pulled out these glasses, it just scurried right out. So trust your intuition more. Spider energy. Spidey senses. This person also has, I feel like they do. And they might be even confused about that. Both of these feminines look very masculine too. Just gotta say that. someone is actually quite poetic or might write some different sort of like, because if it wasn't for her, she developed cubism in art and literature. And so like we wouldn't even have abstract art. Perspective transformation. Most English people don't know anything about her, but like the fact that she's dressed in all black too, she looks like I'm gonna go rob a building or something, you know. But she wrote fiction, and it was very strange. It even talked about bestiality and things like that, flying heads, witches, weird shit. Okay, so there's some weirdness that somebody's not like. They're just covering up. There's a cover up here. There's covering up something. And these hands that keep coming out. I don't know what's going on with the hands, the touchy-feely. The egg is cracked open and all these turn into, this green stuff turns into hands. Slime, hands, I don't know, slimy hands. And then the hands coming out from the wall here and the hands coming out from the cauldron. Like, oh. I don't even know, like, why. Like, I just saw the bees in the reverse. So somebody that would prefer to work alone and that likes to be alone instead of working well with the community, because also too they have a different perspective. Could you learn something from this person? Possibly. Or not. I don't know. Like, they're willing to tell you one secret, but they have more than that with Pinocchio here. And seasick is you know, they could be hiding the fact that they're having the more, like, about their health, not just mental health, physical health. Something could be going on here with that. We don't talk about the Fight Club. Why do you have black eyes? We don't talk about the Fight Club. That's what's here. I don't know what that's about. This masculine style. Number 133, 5, 7, 9. The style is so important to this person. Now, the 9s are about indulgence in something as well. Nine lives, and you look like the cat who ate the canary. Somebody's going to get caught in their own web of lies, caught in the web, or caught in the act of doing something. That's an excuse. Covered the world and hiding all the familiar is also on the 5 of diamonds. And this is what was also telling me, is that somebody's changing. Somebody is trying to open up. The egg has been cracked. The cracked shell is what this feels like here. And now I'm ready to open up and tell you about some of the weird life experiences I've had. Weird, not weird. And also, like, some of the I feel like this is a masculine that has just experienced a lot of death or tragic events in their life as well. But also has been hiding out, making excuses, and covering the trench coat, the caps, trench coat, the big dark glasses, and covering up from the world. Okay. There's something about writing a letter, writing letters or poetry, or even a fear to share their art. Something stuck. Number 8 stuck. I have charms over here. Number 8 stuck to my palm. Blue, number 8. Blue, number 8. You're in blue. The masculine is in blue pants, and Michael's here in blue. And the blue, number 8. And the 7 of Swords is too about strategy, but also about new wisdom. Okay? And there is a light bulb here. So somebody is shifting their perspective or hasn't had a revelation or an epiphany. Tiffany's the key word here. Okay. Key is a charm out in this reading. So key would be healthy communication. Let's get started here. A key is also you're meant to learn something. You're learning a lesson with this person. Key is you have the key to the door that is yours. Okay, you have the key to somebody's heart. You know, with Septarian here, maybe you're the one helping heal a situation or helping this person heal cancer. Okay, the fish is here. The goldfish, small mind. Maybe it's time to open up our perspective. The goldfish with the green eye and a coin. Like, there's something very superficial here when I'm talking about name brands, the goldfish. Actually, this could be somebody too who forgets. Is very forgetful, but now I've got the coin here. There's a lady on the coin. I'm not sure what kind of coin this is. Let me look in my magnifying glass. Somebody is really analyzing something here. Somebody's really analyzing a lady. I can't read it even with my magnifying glass. All right. I don't know. Let me take a real close look at money. Number 3, 8338. And R, the only initial out here, R. Love you, Rhonda. And Rob. Ron. Rebecca. Ryan. Reginald. Roberta. Randy's. Rinse and repeat. Oh. Okay, let's just get them a final thought here. And I'm going to leave this one here. Who are they when no one's looking? What are their thoughts about? You know, you may also be called, like, if this is your reading and you wanting to know more about these authors' weird legacies or lifestyles, you may want to look up these authors. Gertrude Stein, she actually had a Parisian art parlor. She supported artists, okay? And she also was in a same-sex relationship with her secretary. And yeah, she just wrote some really weird fiction and is not really well known here in the United States. Okay? It's really weird shit. Weirder than anything I can describe. No words can define it. This is what their thoughts are about. Why are you avoiding me? 5 of Diamonds. Okay. And you mean the world to me. Those 3 thoughts. Okay. I love you, my dears. Reach out to me if you need your own reading. If this was your reading, I would love to hear from you. You don't have to say anything. You could even put an emoji. It counts as a comment. But the comments and the likes and watching the video all the way through truly do help these videos to be seen to a wider audience. And that's my goal. Just to help more people. So I love you and thanks for helping me grow this channel and take good care of you. I hope this brought you some insight into your situation. Love you. Bye.